What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mika, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks because once we have the Red Cup, we're about to spill some truth. And today I wanted to come on and say happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys are spending it with your family, and I hope you have some good food, and I hope you are having a peaceful day. Peaceful seems to be the theme because some around the world say because of politics, there's not going to be any peace at Thanksgiving. And some are even saying they're not even going. I want you to see what's going on around the world. Yes, even on Thanksgiving. Watch this.
If you are starting off on completely different planets, I don't have the headspace to do it right now. It's not in the best interest of my mental health. I just had to set my first big post-election boundary and say that I am not going to Thanksgiving. And the response that I got was, I know we all want the same things. We just have a difference of opinion in how to get there. And I just stared at it because how could you have paid attention in these last few months, in these last 10 years, and think that we all want the same things? Like, my kids are going to lose federal funding for their schools. My books are going to be banned. My daughter's safety is going to be put in jeopardy. My friends, if they have a miscarriage, won't be able to get care. My trans friends and LGBTQ friends are actively fleeing the country because they're fearful of their lives. I have a friend who's telling her daughter that she can't apply to certain schools because she doesn't know if it's safe for a brown girl to live there anymore. And we all want the same things. Like, how do you even begin to have that conversation if you are starting off on completely different planets? I don't have the headspace to do it right now. It's not in the best interest of my mental health. But knowing that there are people in my real life who honestly think that we just sort of disagree on taxes or something, I can't have that conversation. So, where do you all stand? Any boundaries that you've set lately? Are you in this with me?
My brother and his fiance uninvited me from their wedding, and now I have the wonderful pleasure of uninviting them from holiday activities because they voted for Donald Trump. I just want to know what you guys think of the whole entire situation and if I'm being petty, if I'm being unreasonable. Just to give you guys a heads up, my brother gets free healthcare, my brother goes to school for free, and I helped him apply for all of those government programs. In addition to that, I gave my brother a free BMW SUV. He drives a free car. I pay for his car insurance and I pay for his cell phone bill. In addition to that, he lives at home and completely relies on the financial assistance of my mother. So this boy has the audacity to not only vote for Donald Trump, who is against women like myself and my mother, but then he has the audacity, after my mother was crying all day yesterday, he comes home celebrating his victory and rubbing it in my mom's face. Now, I understand we all have different opinions and political views, but you do not go to the home of a woman who financially supports you and rub it in her face. Go ahead, laugh about it with your friends, laugh about it with your unemployed fiance. It has now been over a month that I cut my brother off and I no longer answer his phone calls because the only reason he called me anyway was when he needed money. And I know that's really hard to do. And I know right now a lot of people are going to have some very uncomfortable Thanksgivings and Christmases. But at the end of the day, I really encourage you all to protect your peace. I'm not saying that you need to cut out every single person in your life that doesn't agree with you politically. But if after this election, someone is literally taunting you, laughing at your face, and disrespecting you, regardless of what political party they are a part of, that person doesn't need to be in your life.
MAGA family, I still haven't found anywhere to go for Thanksgiving. I reached out to some people that commented on my post.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but well, fuck around and find out.
All right, so you guys just saw that. That's literally the sentiment all over social media. People who are on the left who have family members that voted for Donald Trump, they do not, I repeat, they do not want to be around them. They want to protect their peace. They're saying F around and find out and all of this other stuff. Like, it's so divisive. Go spend time with your family. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. However, here is the media's input, okay? And let's start with our favorite Trump deranged person, even on Thanksgiving, Joy Reid, or should I say Joyless Reid. Here we go.
But you right wingers shouldn't have to suffer the consequences of your votes. You don't want to be around me because I voted for fascism. No fair. I'm coughing on you with COVID, but you want me to wear a mask for your safety? No fair. My body, my choice. Well, here's an alternative thought. Make your own dinner, MAGA. Make your own sandwiches. Wipe your own tears. Troll amongst yourselves with Elon and leave us alone. You got your heart's desire, the president you dreamed of, and worship instead of Jesus. And this time, you didn't even have to storm the Capitol, smash the windows, or try to kill police officers or issue death threats to poll workers. See, you did it just by voting this time. Congrats.
That woman is just evil, okay? I don't care what y'all say. That woman is evil. All the bald-headed reasoning in the world is not going to tell me that she is not evil. It's Thanksgiving, and she still talks like this. Like, what is wrong with you? You're not only Trump deranged. It's something else going on. I'm convinced. I'm really convinced. If you're a family member of hers, save your mental health, please.
Got your way. And he even got away with breaking the law. Yay. But if you expect the 73 million who voted for the prosecutor, not the felon, and particularly the 92% of Black women who voted for Kamala to give you a cookie for your vote, a trophy, a hug, a high five, you might be asking too much. If we want to eat with you, we will. But if we just want some peace over the holidays and we don't want to put up with your trolling while we eat our tofurkey, get over it. Stop acting like we owe you. And for God's sakes, stop whining. It's embarrassing. Our Thanksgiving.
Anyone that acts like Joy Reid is not happy. I don't know what's going on in that woman's life, but I assure you, it's nothing good, right? This is Thanksgiving, and she can't find one happy thing to say. Not one. That tells me there's something wrong. Elon, please go ahead and buy MSNBC. Rid us of Joy Reid, please. Okay, so you guys just saw that. Trump deranged Joy Reid couldn't even find on Thanksgiving to get in the spirit of saying something nice. It's just insane, all right? But I want you guys also to see what CNN had to say on their panel. Here we go.
I don't think people in our culture right now need extra encouragement to cut people off. I don't know what your impression has been from your friends and your families and your communities, but my impression has been that because of social media bubbles, everyone being fed, as we were just talking about, a narrative that is pretty much unique to them and assuming everyone else is in the same bubble as them when actually your family members are potentially seeing a totally different set of facts. You know, the idea that we don't have enough cutting off going right now, so we need to encourage that, is a little crazy to me.
Amisha, I want to ask you, because I think for Democrats in particular, because I've been actually reading up on family estrangement over politics, there are so many aspects of the platform that were also linked to values, right? And so rejection was literally like rejecting, as she suggested, me rather than some political idea. How does that affect that conversation?
I love Sunny Hostin, but I am in disagreement with her in that conversation. As somebody who was born in Chicago but raised in the South, Mississippi, North Florida, went to college in Tennessee, a lot of my friends are conservative. I've sat at conservative tables on holidays for years. And at the end of the day, there is no, we're, food fighting back and forth over who voted for who. And that's just not something that you do. I also think that, we live in integrated communities of politics and ideas. There's conservatives in my own family. And at the end of the day, we're not going to disavow you because you either voted differently or you chose in many cases not to vote in this election. That's another vote loss for Kamala. And that's not part of the conversation. So I think that, some people are taking this way too far because this isn't the first election cycle the Democrats have had where they lost. It is what it is. The pendulum swings in both directions, but it's also your family is your family. And I don't think that you should be someone who distances yourself based on an election or anything of that sort, just because this family is lifelong. It is not that serious.
I am speechless. Someone from CNN who is a liberal said, it is not that serious. Touche. I totally agree, because it's not that serious to get rid of your family for Kamala, who's obviously, sipping Mai Tais over there in Hawaii. All right. So why are we doing all of this? All right. Yes, we like Donald Trump, but we don't care what Donald Trump is doing on Thanksgiving. We have our own families. So this is asinine to me to say and suggest that you guys don't be around your family members. Okay. This is stupid. Like Joy Reid, stupid.
The View is like Trump derangement syndrome on steroids. So even talking about anything that they say on there just makes me crazy. This is so antithetical to who we are as a country, to who we are in America. We promote family. We should welcome people into our family. We were talking about this before the show. I can't think of a time when I go to my families and we have this big discussion about politics and who voted for who and oh my God, can you miss? So anyway, it's a bunch of nonsense
But
from
it
these
doesn't
folks.
happen that way, right? It's like your brother-in-law makes a little comment, and then you're like, "Why are we here with this guy?" And then everyone gets mad, and
Well,
then
that's what we were saying.
it's like
Those are the people
it's a little more insidious.
Because those people are deranged. And now they're probably Trump deranged. And they're stupid.
Than just
We were saying
like,
those are the people who get disinvited.
right?
You just at the end of the
How
day.
is that different?
Why have we not seen them in a few years?
How is that different?
There are always family issues, right? Whether they're political or whether they're non-political that come up over the holidays. And I think you have to try to put these aside. I mean, we all have to try to move on.
All right. So you guys just saw that on CNN. So I definitely agree with the first lady. I definitely agree that it's not that serious. Okay. Enjoy your family on Thanksgiving or any holiday. All right. Trump is with his family, and so is Kamala down there in Hawaii, turning it up. Okay. But these people are politicians. They're still enjoying their family. So enjoy yours. All of this divisiveness doesn't make any sense because at the end of the day, Kamala and Trump are going to be where they are. Where are you going to be? So I want to get into this last point here. I thought Chris Cuomo in this 1 minute summed up everything that I want to get through to you guys. All right. So I want you to hear what Chris Cuomo had to say about politics and Thanksgiving. Here we go.
So let's talk turkey. My mother, overseeing the making of her famous breadless stuffing. A friend of mine, more than one actually, getting divorced. One is having a surprise baby. Someone has cancer. Another one actually beat a bad cancer, and their kid found out they do not have the cancer gene. Two people I really cared about are gone. There's some new babies. One guy just found out they had major blockages in 2 arteries, and they got it fixed, so they're okay. One is so pumped about their son moving home. Another one can't get theirs to move out. A third is not sending their kid to college, choosing trade school. I like it. A few are loving being empty nesters and are oddly affectionate with each other. And this amazing older gent I know is finally going to show his art. Why am I troubling you with all these? Because each and all are so much more important than who these people voted for. We share so much more as concerns than what has been used to divide us.
All right, so you guys just heard what Chris Cuomo had to say, and I 100% agree with Chris Cuomo, okay? You have to make sure you stay with your family, all right? Trump, Kamala, it doesn't matter, all right? The politics aside, these people in your life will be there always. Politicians come, politicians go, all right? And ideas come and go. Who knows how you may feel in 5 years? You only have that one family member, that one mother, that one father. I assure you, you don't want to let them go just because they didn't vote for your candidate. Make better choices, and you can always start today. Happy Thanksgiving. It's your girl, Micca, and I'm out. Peace.